Hello. So today basically I'm here to tell you guys about ultrasound cavitation and butt enhancement and breast enhancement. And let's start. We have the cavitation machine head. Ultrasound cavitation sends radio frequency waves to the fat cells and basically just breaks them up and liquefies them or mobilize them. Liquefying, turning them into liquid, mobilizing, making them hit each other and burst. After that, basically your body will work itself out. The lymphatic system will take the fat cells that were turned into liquids, and the mobilized fat that were bouncing off of each other will be turned into energy with your immune system, or whatever is left over, that's where I'll come into play. So cavitation just breaks up all that fat that we're targeting. So if we're targeting the stomach, cavitation is the main important thing that we need to do, because it's going to be the thing that breaks up the fat and allows us to get rid of it, move it to the groin, all of that. So we need to definitely do our cavitation, and then we'll do our suctioning. Suction also has radio frequency lights, and if you can see, it's this right here, those metal pieces, that's for skin tightening also, because at all times we are helping you lose weight. So we always want to make sure that your skin is going back into where it was supposed to be. So it's going to basically turn like into elastic. It's going to be like rubbery, but it's going to tighten back up, and that's exactly what we're looking for. And so with this vacuum suction head, we'll turn it on, it'll suck up. You'll start it on your client's preference. What the suction vacuum head does is basically targets that fat cells that we have broke up with the cavitation machine, and we're going to pull all of those fat cells to the top with pull all the fat cells to the top of the layer of the skin. Sorry. Once they get to the top of the layer of skin, basically that's what we're going to do with the suction. Bring it to the top of the skin, move it to the ground. We're always moving everything to the ground, because what? Your lymphatic system will allow you to pee it out and sweat it out. Then we always have the radio frequency head. Turn it on here for you. This also has radio frequency lights on it too. Swarm. Because the radio frequency lights, we want to warm up the body up. Not too hot, but just like a little more than what your body temperature should be. So once we're warming it up, same with cavitation, we're warming up the blood cells, warming up the skin, and this is when your skin tightening will come into play. This is always important, because after cavitation and after suction and drinking 2 liters of water a day and coming to see and eating right, you're gonna lose weight. It's not a question. It's going to happen. I've seen it. I've been doing this, so I promise you will see results. But this little head is for skin tightening. Once we do that one, once we do our F head, we will then switch over to our laser pads. we will switch over to our laser pads. We will lay them. What this is doing is, after we have broken up all that fat with the cavitation, and we've sucked it to the top into the groin area, and we've tightened your skin, because that's a mandatory, this is going to lay on your skin. Also has skin tighten abilities. These are going to just dissolve that extra fat that is not suctioned up to the groin. So it's still a way of losing fat. Each thing has a different necessity to it to make it all function right. So you got to breaking down the fat in the deep area. You have sucking it up to the top layer of the skin, moving it to the groin. All of these you're moving to the groin, of course. And this is your RF head. This is for skin tightening. And this is your laser pad. And this is for skin dissolving fat. Also, we do have many RF heads. This is the first one I had showed you that we use for more or less the bigger areas of the skin. This one is more or less for hair, you know, those areas of the body that aren't as big for the 6 head, but the 4 head will fit good. You know, right here. If you have more body, you can use it. Yeah, so it's just more or less in here, all in there. And we have the littler one. We're gonna use that one just around the eye, the head, little circular motion. And with the bigger one, switch it out. Well, that one's more or less for your eyes, and literally, so when you do your eyes, you're gonna target more or less those the bags, the wrinkles on the eyes. This is for skin tightening. So we'll target the wrinkles, or where wrinkles normally for, more or less by the eye area, the smaller areas. This, the bigger parts of the area, like here. And that's basically ultrasound cavitation. Those are recommended to go in treatments of, I say every other day. That's what I tell my customers. I am a certified body contour specialist. Also, I am certified in breast enhancements, and that's what we have right here. So these suction cups are very good for multiple things, actually. When we do butt enhancements, I use my suction cup here, this suction vacuum, for my butt, just because it's a little easier for me. But these suction cups come with like 100 and something, and you can use the suction cups for all kinds of things. So we have smaller ones. These ones are more or less we'll use for the back to suck up the fat, targeted stomach. They consider this a tummy tuck. This is for the breast. No, doesn't, it's not surgery. It's non-surgical, non-invasive. So all this is just enhancing them, lifting them up, bringing some, if you have some fat here, we can push that fat to your breast if you want. You know, it's all by the client and what's their preference. We can do multiple things, but this is a breast enhancement. And this is for tummy, back, multiple different things. They have all kinds of sizes, even the little ones. Cute, 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 cute. Okay. And so breast, tummies, backs. And this is going to be our butt enhancement suctions. With these, we will start by giving you a hand massage for about 10 minutes. We'll give you a wood body massage for about 10 minutes. I like to use the wood massager because it's not as hard on me for me to actually get in there and pressure, get down in there and move those muscles and, you know, target those muscles that haven't been used. You know, when people do, when they're walking, they're really not working their butt muscles. When you're doing squats, that's when you're using your butt muscles, because that's actually the butt muscle. So it's not kind of a cheat for me, but actually they say they love it. It feels awesome. So it's good for me, good for them, and it's really effective. The wood treatment, I don't offer that, but I am looking to get certified in that. I think that's awesome. I did a lot of research on that one. So after we hand massage you 10 minutes, wood massage you 10 minutes, we will then suction you with our suction just to move the fat. Because we're going to move it from here. We're going to move it around from here, the back part of your legs, and try and pull it up. Okay, so once we're done suctioning you up, you know, we're going to move that fat and muscle that we have mobilized, moved around. We're going to move that upwards so we can get you a little poke. Once we mobilize the fat and I feel like it's tender enough, we will pop our butt enhancement machine right on there. And it sit right there, sit perfect. And at that time, you will see your butt too rising. Your butt will literally start to rise up to, not all the way up there, but you know, most of them get to like a 6. Then we'll go from 6s to 7s, 7s to 8s, 8s to 9s. And that's what I mean by numbers. This is 2, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So once we get those on there, we'll turn it on. You will see that there is also a radio frequency light in these, because what? We are moving fat, we are moving skin. When the skin starts to expand, we want to make sure that it can go back to where it was. So we're putting the light that's in there on the butt cheek also, so there's no stretch marks. If you can also tell, it's vibrating. So even though I'm not massaging the client, they are still getting mobilization with their blood circulation, their fat cells, and it's moving, and it's literally going to be sucking the butt cheek up. It looks awesome. I love it. So that is a butt enhancement, breast enhancement, tummy, wood therapy, cavitation. And I think that's about it. If you guys have any questions, like, comment, and subscribe, please. Thank you.